Hey, what's up guys? My name's Ace of Spades and today I'm bringing you another video in Unity 3D. Today it's going to be on the terrains. So if you don't know, terrains are a unique game object that Unity has where it's a terrain that you get to just sculpt and manipulate any way you really want to. So let your artistic abilities shine through and yeah, it's pretty cool. So what we're going to do to create a terrain is we're going to go to Game Object, 3D, and Terrain. It's going to pop this bad boy in, and we're just going to edit just one setting on it. So we're going to click on the terrain, and then under the inspector, under the terrain component, we're going to go to the little gear, which is the settings for the terrain, and we're going to pop down here to terrain width and length. We're going to change this to 200, not 20,000. Just make it a little bit smaller because we don't need that much area for what we want to do, or just this little demo. Even that's a little big. I might change that to 125. Yeah, that's better. I don't need a huge amount of area. So let me just show you the first tool. So this is the raise lower terrain. So you click and it raises terrain. You shift and click and it lowers the terrain. And you can just see how you can just sculpt away, and it's pretty nice. So next thing we want to do is why don't we just raise the opacity there. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna create like some simple stuff here. There we go. And let's change it. Oh, we got a little star. It's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see what others we got. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll give the mountains a little flavor, a little texture. Let's see, what does this one do? Ah. Let's change this opacity down a little bit and just give this a quick paint to give the ground some texture. There we go. Looks like a very rocky area now. Oops, unclicked. Alright, so that was a raise and lower. Why don't we see what we got for the next one? So paint height. So what this does is you select a height that you want it to paint it to, and it will just paint it to that height instead of just free flow. So you can either do that by setting the height, say to 15, and what it does is it just goes to 15. Alternatively, what you can do is you can push and hold the shift key, and then click on a height that you like that peak right there, and everything will go to that peak. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty handy tool. It's pretty nice. Smooth height, it just smooths things out. We're going to up that opacity so it does a little bit better. And we'll just, yeah, there we go. We'll just smooth that down. There we go. This looks a little silly, so I'm going to give this a little bit of texture. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Whoops, that brush size is far too large. Too strong, too strong, too strong, too strong. There we go. Okay, now let's get into the paint texture. So what you can do is on your terrain, you plug in textures. The way you do that is first when you have to import some. So what we're going to do is we're going to import Unity's default package for like terrain editing and stuff. To do that, we go up to the assets up here, and then go to import package and environment. Now I believe, since because I was recording this video before, yeah, I've already imported this package, but what you'll see here is something along the lines of, we just import a different package. you'll see something along the lines of this. Just don't touch anything, click this button that says import, and it will import it for you. Then, after you import, you go back over to your terrain, and you click this button right here that says edit textures. And we're going to add a texture, and then select the 2D texture, and what we're going to select is looking for a texture. Like, there we go, Grass Hill Albedo. And we'll add that. Once you add your first texture, it applies it to everything. Don't it look pretty? Alright, so let's add another texture. Let's just scroll down here. Grass Rocky Albedo, that's another one. We'll add that one. Let's find us another one. Mud Rock, yep. We'll add that one. Whoops. Let's add another texture. I believe there's at least one or two more in here. So we got Mud Rock Albedo, and then we have sand. And let's see if there is one more. Nope, that looks like it's it. Just sand. Yeah. Alright, so we've got some textures to paint with. Why don't we create like a valley of some sorts here? So let's go over here to the paint. We'll change this to this, and what we're going to do is opacity, brush size. We're just going to create like a little valley because I want to put a river in this shabam. Maybe even add a waterfall. Yeah. Okay, let's change the brush size down a little bit bigger than that though. That's perfect. We're going to change it to that height map, and we're just going to smooth out the height map for where our river's going to be. Okay. Error failed writing pre-comp package. That's fine, whatever. Okay, there's our river. Right? Yes. So, if we want that river to have water, what we need to do is we need to create a 3D object plane. Oh, that's right in my face. Where are you? Jeez. Game was like, you want plane? Here's plane, I give it to you right in face. You'll have plane all day. Hope you enjoy your plane. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to make this plane gigantic. The reason for that is basically we want anything below a certain height to be the water. So there we go. And shader, materials. Let's see, water default. It doesn't look right. Let's see what happens when I play it. Thanks. Yeah, that's not right. Well, it's not right. Am I really running out of storage here? I'll have to delete something later. Okay. So let's do water. Let's see what putting the water. I don't know. I never remember exactly how to get water. That's not it. FX water. FX simple water. What? the hell? Well, there's simple water, it's just far too large. Let's see if we tone that down here. Well, that certainly is water, isn't it? No shader. Why does our water look so ugly? Oh wow, the cylinder just fell. It's funny. Oh, the ball must have ricocheted off again. Weird. There's water 4. I feel like I've done all these already. This water looks garbage. This water's garbage. This water is shit. It's fine. We'll just leave it as water. Water. Dang it. Water. 4. It looks weird though. Where did I even get this water? This is not a default Unity thing. That's some pretty good. That's like if you make this small, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good waves. But to make this actually viable, you'd have to have like 7 billion of them. We're just gonna leave it as water basic because I think that's Unity's basic thing, and I think that's what you guys will have. So we'll leave it like that. It don't look good, but that's fine. I mean, if you really want to make the water look good, you'd have to buy a package. And I don't think I own a package for water, and I know you don't if you just started using Unity. Also, side note, just had the play button on the whole time. Oh, it doesn't matter because that's what I had it set to anyway. All right, so we've done some shenanigans with our terrain. Let's see if we could do anything else. Ah, yes, trees. I totally forgot about trees. So, similar to the materials, we're going to add a tree. Let's find a tree. Tree. Where's the tree? Ocean Plain? Is it this one? I think it was that one. Oh god, I clicked. I shouldn't have done that. What have I wrought? I have brought the wrath of the machine. It is frozen because it's trying to... those trees actually look pretty nice. Anyway, so you just found out what this giant thing is for. Yeah, we're gonna tone that down. Because holy fuck. We're just gonna... Let's add some more trees. Oh, there's a mobile version. There we go. I got it. Alright. So, a little out of trees, but... Ooh, it doesn't matter. Not a problem. Do not worry. It is not a problem. Change this down to... Looks great. Why is it doing that? I thought I was going to use... Oh, mass place trees. There we go. Number of trees 10. No, we don't need 10,000. Let's go with like 200. There we go. Holy crap, even 200 was too many. Oh boy. And I think Unity crashed. You have to be really careful. Holy. Way over here now. You have to be really careful with like that kind of stuff. Materials. Oh, jeez, man. Oh. Please. Just get me close to the terrains. See, every time I'm near the terrain, it's freaking out. I need to get rid of those trees. Jesus. Alright. That was bad. That was bad. We're just gonna do a little bit of this. Actually. Whoops. There we go. We're just gonna... Don't know why I did that. We're just gonna manually paint trees here. Just paint them all up, you balmy area. Not going to be like dense forest status, but it'll be good. What do these look like? Oh, they're ugly as sin. What about these? Those are pretty nice. I like these. Oh, struggling. Whoa, do you see those? Oh, I just click. It's placing a lot of trees. Alright. We got some trees going on. Pretty good. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Oh, so just to go over this, brush size, obviously, that's pretty self-explanatory. Tree density, that's how many trees are going to go in the area of the brush. Yeah, you'll have most control if you just put that brush size down to 1 and tree density down to 1. Or 10, I guess, is the lowest. Tree height, you can make that random or the same if you want to. I'd leave it random. Sherlock width to height, that sounds reasonable. Tree width, if that wasn't checked, you could manually change the tree width. Random tree rotation, yeah. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory on that one too. Alright, so we're going to go to foliage details. And what I mean by that is like grass. So let's find us a grass texture here. Looks like there's a couple different grassies. Grass. Add. Grass. One more grass after that one. Oh wait, no, that's actually not a grass. I guess we only have 2. And what this is, we'll go over to the flat area. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to move this whole thing. Plane, trigger. Why don't we just do this? There we go. Select all that and just move it slightly over. And grass, right. Let's lay some grass down. Opacity at 0. Kind of needs to be higher than 0 for it to do something. So that's 10. Oh boy, don't set to 10. Set that to not. Whoa. Let's change that. Holy crap, that's putting a lot of grass down. Let's put this at like 0.00001. Alright, maybe that's a little too low. 0.001. There we go. That's more reasonable. Okay, so here you go, you got some grass. And then, you know, the grass are 2D sprites. They don't look bad. When you have a shitload of them, they don't look bad. Can't phrase the shitload part enough. Why do you keep unclicking? You bastard. What does the next one look like? Alright, so it's like some swampy grass. It's pretty cool. Now, when painting this stuff, be very careful because each one of these is a 2D sprite. And it's not a lot, but once you start stacking them, oh man, you can get some performance problems. You have a shitload of trees and grass, it probably looks good, but man, it's going to have performance problems. Such as, for example, if this was a level and my player went in this area and this area, why would you go over here? There would be no point in going over here. No point at all. Oh. Yeah, whatever. So, when you're designing a level for a game, you only want to put like trees, foliage, and stuff like that. You only want to put it in the areas that you need it. Like right now, this would be terrible. If I was going over here and I had all this crap over here, terrible, terrible. So what you want to do in that situation, you want to position trees and stuff in a way that the player can't see to the area that's not actually, modeled or finished or whatnot. Okay. So one thing I realized is when I was putting in the trees is I think there's a preset for the water. Prefab. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. That is some nice looking water. Holy crap, look at this freaking water, man. Where's this plane? Get the fuck out of here, plane. This water's so much cooler than you. So much cooler. Yeah, that water looks pretty good. These will be lowered a little bit. See what happens on play. Well, it's not really like lake water per se. What if can it be rescaled? Let's see. Just change this. That. Let's see how that looks. No, it's meant to cover like a wide area. I mean, it looks really good, but it doesn't really um, do what we want. Let's see. This water looks interesting. Yeah, it's like a large area of water too. Um, well, oh, I gotta see this water. This is actually the first time I've been able to see pro water. I've never had pro water. That water looks so good. Looks so fucking good. It looks so fucking good. I like this water. Yeah. Now, you won't be able to use this water unless you have Pro. So, if you don't have Pro, don't worry about it. Ain't no thing but chicken. Alright, so we got our sweet, sweet water, which is just awesome. Let's see how it looks in play. The water looks pretty damn good, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I like the water. Alright, and let's paint a texture of sand. Passing needs to be a little bit stronger there. Target strength. Hello? There we go. Okay. Just paint some of this. Some sand. Get some of the sand action going, huh? There we go. And then, how do you blend? I think you just blend like this. Weird. want to blend. Whatever. It's a way to do it. Don't feel like it. That's pretty much it for terrains, though. I've pretty much covered everything. They're pretty cool. You just have to be careful with them. Only like the requirements for using the trees and the grass would stack up very quickly, so you have to be careful with how much you're placing of that stuff. But you can create some really cool things. I mean, I just threw this together in a couple minutes. It looks okay. Fine. Fine, I guess. We're gonna save this as a different scene, because I don't really want the terrain in the same scene as my test scene. But yeah, that was terrains. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and watch out for the next video. Thanks, guys. Peace.